just the spot. This local Mexican restaurant is serving up a classic dish, so many of them that are bursting with authentic flavor. Kristen Urban joins us live right now from Naco Mexican. Kristen, are you going to get into some chilaquiles right now?
Oh, you know it, Roma. We got the gloves ready. We're ready to dive into it. I'm joined by Liz. She's the owner out here. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much for coming.
Nothing sounds better than some chilaquiles on a Friday. And I know that this one is bursting with flavor, Liz. Where do we begin?
Okay, we're going to be starting with hitting up the salsa. We basically have two salsas here in the store. We have a green one that is roasted tomatillos, and this is red. This is a little more spicy, but I think the weather requires a little bit more heat, you know?
A little kick. I'm loving it. So what all exactly goes into the salsa?
It's going to be a little bit of guajillo peppers, a little bit of puya peppers, and some chiles de árbol, dried chiles de árbol. So those are the ones that bring in the heat. Some tomatoes, onions, garlic, and tons of love.
Tons of love. That is the secret ingredient right there. Okay, so we got the salsa going. What's next?
We're going to be pouring the chips into the salsa so we can make them into a swim. This is a pool where those are going to be swimming at.
Look, me and Justin this morning were working hard to make sure this little bird wasn't coming after these because he knew these are where the flavor are at. So what all goes into your tortillas out here?
We have three types of corn. This one, it's a white corn, and we have a blue corn and a yellow corn. So this one's dry for 3 days before we fry them. So if you see them, they don't have any added oil absorbed into them.
Yeah.
They're very dry and they're very thick. So they're thick tortilla chips.
That's a great note, because usually you can even just see the oil on top of chips, and you're right, you don't really see that right there.
There's nothing in this ones. They're specially made for us. My husband brought the plate so we could cut the actual thickness of the tortillas from Mexico, and we finally found a vendor that was able to work with us and make them for us.
Amazing. And then for a good chilaquiles, how long do you want them to kind of soak in the salsa for?
You know, that's a tricky one, depending on what part of the world you're at. For me, this is enough.
Okay.
For Mexico City people, they could be sitting on the salsa all day.
Okay.
And the soggier they are, the better. That's so different.
I love that. So it's really kind of just to your liking.
Yes, to your liking. And the amount of salsa, same thing. They like them drawn in salsa, and I like them just like this. A little more salsa than this, and we'll take care of that.
I must say, even just so far, this is a really hearty plate.
It is.
So what else is going into this?
We're going to be heating up some brisket.
Okay.
So we have the brisket right here.
Wow.
It's already preheated. The brisket, it's the one that we use, it's my family style of brisket, so it's shredded. It's cooked overnight in Mexican spices. So if you see, it's very lean. Again, so there's not a lot of fat in that one.
And then what are the spices you're putting in it?
This one has the same basic Mexican garlic, tomatoes. It has a little bit of dried peppers, but the secret is how you cook it.
Okay.
You cook it slow and tender overnight.
Beautiful.
And we will be putting that on top.
Amazing.
And you're gonna be finishing this, babies.
Oh, okay. Put me to work, Liz.
I'm gonna put you to work.
Okay, so we got this kind of creamy sauce over here, but we're gonna go with the cheese first. This is my favorite cheese.
That is a double cream Mexican cheese, so it's not the regular cotija. It's not as salty.
Okay.
It's like if the cotija and the fresh cheese had a baby, so something in between there. And then, of course, the Mexican cream, which is not like the sour cream. It has more salt in it. It's just beautiful. And that we actually have a beautiful vendor for that one.
Whoa, so much flavor.
A lot of cheese.
And then just as I'm topping this off, I know our audience is probably curious about some of these other menu options that we're seeing. What are these items displayed?
We're basically a Mexican restaurant, so we have tacos, chilaquiles, and tortas. And most of our menu is based on my marriage. Francisco, which is my partner in life and partner in the business, a co-owner, he's from Mexico City, so they love tortas, they love chilaquiles, and we in the north side of Mexico, we love the flour tortilla. So the menu covers all of what my family and his family is about, so our family. If you see, that's a torta with pastor, so it marinates overnight as well with 12 Mexican spices, all natural pork. Then we have the beautiful bean and cheese and bacon that all Texans, including me, we love, and a spinach, avocado, and eggs. So we have 3 types of tortilla: blue corn, yellow corn, and flour. And we can even do a keto cheese crust. So you don't have to limit yourself into like, oh, I'm gonna diet. Well, you can get a spinach, avocado, and egg in a bowl in a keto crust or in a corn tortilla and be in a very healthy line.
It sounds super versatile. And lastly, what about these margs over here? Because you have a sign that says we have strong margs as soon as you walk in.
Yes, we just got our liquor license not that long ago, so this is our first venture with a liquor license. We have a fresh squeezed lime and juice made in-house, and that's what we use for our base. So all of our juices are all natural. The margarita, you can get it as a regular margarita with our special touch because it has a little more citrusy. It's delicious, and it does not have any added sugars. Our margarita is made with 100% agave syrup, and then we have 2 all-natural aguas frescas. So hibiscus tea made with hibiscus flowers, and cucumber lime made with fresh cucumbers and fresh squeezed lime.
This all looks so tasty, and if people want to check out Naco Grayson, how can they find y'all?
Oh, they can find us at Naco Grayson on 310 West Grayson. We're 1.5 blocks away from the Pearl. You can also find all the information on nacomexican.com.
Thank you for all your help today. This looks so tasty, and I'm ready to
Are
try
you
this. I
ready?
want to send it back to Roma in studio. So Roma, I know we're big cheese gals. Do you think this was enough? I was throwing on extra for you.
Kristen, Jack, our news director, just walked into the studio to ask how he could get those because they looked so delicious as the news team is meeting right now. So guys, I guess TV really does work because I have to admit, I want to jump in there and take a bite for sure. So thank you so much, Kristen. Bring them back. Please, please, please. Paul, I will definitely have to give you a little bite, okay?
Oh man, I tell you what, they did look fantastic.
So good.
But she's been on the show many times.
Yeah,
I mean,
Liz is just one.